Okay, so we are still continuing with module 11. This is where I stopped. Okay, now remember we do the same thing. We're going to divide the polynomial into 2. And then you're going to factorize 2x cubed and negative x squared. You're going to get 2 times x times x times x. And here you're going to get negative 1 times x times x. Okay? Then you're going to do negative 162x. I need more space. Make this line go like this. Okay, so negative 162x is going to be negative 1 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times x. How do I know I'm correct? This is the 9 times 9, which is 81. 81 times 2 is 162 times negative 1 is negative 162. Then we do 81, which will become 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. Okay. Then we do the GCF. This goes with this. So here GCF is x times x, which is x squared. So now x squared outside, inside is 2x minus 1. Okay. Now we do this side. The GCF is this, 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 this. So GCF will be 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, which is 81, because this is 9 times 9. So here will be 81. What is remaining? Negative 2x. And here nothing is remaining, so plus 1. But what do I notice? This is not the same as this. The insides are not the same. So I have to change the inside. How do I change the inside? I have to change by multiplying everyone by negative 1. So multiply by negative 1, multiply by negative 1. So now I have negative 81, 2x minus 1. So now these two are the same. So then I will write here x squared minus 81, which is my outside, and then my inside, 2x minus 1. But this is not over. Why is this not over? Because 81 is a perfect square. So because 81 is a perfect square and x squared is also a perfect square, I can square root. So I need to solve this. So this will be x squared, find its square root, and find the square root of 81. This is 9, and this is x. So Kanun says when my polynomial is written like this, so we should have two brackets, x, a minus and a positive. So, okay. So it's a product, okay. And then what I didn't use, 2x minus 1. So then this is the answer. This is the answer. Okay. All right, let's move on. Here, this is a perfect square, and this is also a perfect square. So I'll find the square root of x squared, which is x, and the square root of 4y squared, which is 2y. So then you open two brackets, x minus 2y, x plus 2y, and you close and this is your answer. Okay, now let's do this. So we're going to cut this into 2. Okay, so we'll do here 3c cubed, 2c squared. This becomes 3 times c times c times c. This becomes 2 times c times c. This is negative 147c and negative 98. This becomes negative 1 times 3 times 7 times 7 times c. And this one becomes negative 1 times 2 times 7 times 7. Okay. Then now we do GCF. Here it will be CC. So GCF will be C times C, which is C squared. C squared outside, we have 3C plus 2. Okay. Then we do this one, will be negative 177. So GCF is negative 1 times 7 times 7, which is negative 49. So this will be negative 49, then bracket 3C, and then 2 is positive. Okay, my insides are the same, so I am on the right track. C squared minus 49, and here 3C plus 2. 49 is a perfect square, so I still need to solve this. So c squared is perfect, so I find the square root, and I find the square root of 49. Square root of c squared is c, square root of 49 is 7, 2 brackets, c minus 7, c plus 7, and then what I didn't use, 3c plus 2, and I box my answer. Okay. All right, let's do this one. We divide our polynomial into 2. So here we have f cubed, and we have 2f squared. F times f times f, 2 times f times f. I find f squared goes away. So what do I have here? GCF. GCF is f times f, which is f squared bracket f plus 2. Okay. And then on this other side, we need to do for negative 64f and negative 128. So you prime factorize this. This becomes negative 1, 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times another 2. Because 8 times 8, 8, this is 8 and this is 8. And then times f. And then this one will be negative 1 times 2. Okay, and then 64. So I repeat 2, 2, 2. And then another 2, 2, 2. So 8 times 8 is 64, times 2 is 128. Okay, so now let us find the GCF. So negative 1. This one goes, 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 and this one goes. Okay, so now we do GCF, negative 1, this 2, this 2, this 2, this 2, this 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then that will become negative 64. How do I know? This is 8 and this is 8. 8 times 8 is 64 times negative 1 is negative 64. So right here, negative 64, F, whatever is remaining, and positive 2. Now my insides are the same, so I will write here F squared minus 64. And here I will write F plus 2. Now, this has to be broken down. Square root of F squared, square root of 64. Now, this becomes F, and this becomes 8. So then, open two brackets, F minus 8, F plus 8, F plus 2. And then you break. This is your answer. Okay? All right, let's do this one. The bridge here. Choose a different color and put a bridge here. Okay, so we will do r cubed with negative 5r squared. R darb r darb r. Negative 1 darb 5 darb r darb r. This one becomes negative 100r, and this one 500. So this one becomes negative 1 times 2, and then 2 times what? 50. So there's another 2, and then that is 4. So 4 times 25 gives me 100. So this is 5 times 5 times r. Now 500 will be 2 times 250. Okay, and which is 4. So this will be 2 times 2. And then, so that'll be 4 times 125, which is 5 times 5 times 5, like that. So 4 times 125 gives me 500. Now let us do GCF. Here, this goes with that. Okay, so then I will have GCF R times R, which is R squared. Okay, now R squared here will be r minus 5, like that. Yes. Then here we will do GCF. This 2 with this 2, this 2 with this 2, this 5 with this 5, and this 5 with this 5. Okay. So now we have 2 times 2 times 5 times 5, which is 4 times 25, which is 100. Okay. All right. So then I have here 100, and then I have r, negative r, because there's negative 1 here. So negative r, and then plus 5. As you notice, the inside of my brackets are not the same, so I have to change them to be the same. I will multiply by negative 1. So this becomes negative 100, positive r, negative 5. Now the insides are the same, so now I can write r squared minus 100 and r minus 5. So then what do? I know that these are perfect squares, so I need to find their roots. So the square root of r squared and the square root of 100 is r, and here is 10. And how to factor out a perfect square polynomial? So you're going to open two brackets. We're going to have r minus 10, and r plus 10 plus what you did not use, r minus 5. And this is the answer, and we box it. Okay. All right, so let's do this one. I'm going to divide our polynomial into two parts. You're going to do here 3t cubed minus 7t squared minus 3t plus 7. This becomes 3 times t times t times t, and this becomes negative 1 times 7 times t times t. This becomes negative 1 times 3 times t, and this becomes positive 7. Then what do? You find your GCF. This goes and this goes. Okay, so then we have here GCF is t times t, which is t squared. And then you write it t squared bracket 3t minus 7. Okay, then we do here. There was no common factor, so we will write here GCF is 1. So you're going to write 1 here in the bracket. And then you write what is remaining, negative 3t plus 7. And you notice the inside of your brackets are not the same, so you lazim must change this by multiplying every term with negative 1. So this becomes negative 1, this becomes 3t, and that becomes positive 7. I mean negative 7. And then you bring down. Now write your answer, t squared minus 1, and then 3t minus 7. But then this is a perfect square because t squared is a perfect square and 1 is also a perfect square. So what do? You do square root of t squared and square root of 1, giving you t and giving you 1. So you open two brackets, t minus 1, excuse me, t plus 1. And then what you didn't use, 3t minus 7. And you box your answer. Okay, now let's do this part. We have these two are perfect squares. So the square root of a squared is a, and the square root of 49 is 7. So open two brackets, a minus 7, a plus 7. And you box your answer. Okay, and let's do this one. Break this into 2. You're going to do here 4m cubed and here 9m squared. 4m cubed is 2 times 2 times m times m times m. And then here is 3 times 3 times m times m. Then here we have 36m and you have negative 81. So I don't understand. Wait. Okay, no 2s, no 3s, so but I have m's. Okay. So GCF is m times m, which is m squared. All right, let's do it here. Negative 1 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 3, because 4 times 9 is 36. And then we have m. And then here negative 1 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. Then we do the GCF, this 3 with this 3, and this 3 with this 3. And then negative 1s. Okay. So GCF is negative 1 times 3 times 3. which is -9. Okay. All right. Then so now we need to do here m squared 4m m squared, sorry, 4m, 4 and this m here, and then here is plus 9. Okay, now we need to do here -9 4m and then +3. Okay, so now I have m squared minus 9, and then I have 4m plus 9. Then these are perfect squares, so the square root of m squared and the square root of 9. This gives me m, and this gives me 3. So now my answer will be m minus 3, m plus 3, 4m plus 9. Box your answer. Do this. Okay, what is here? 3x cubed, x squared. -75x, -25. This is 3 times x times x times x. This is x times x. This is -1 times 3 times 5 times 5 times x. This is -1 times 5 times 5. Okay. Now, let's do GCF. So this goes with that. So GCF is x times x, which is x squared. Then you write x squared, what is remaining? 3x plus 1. Okay? Why plus 1? Because I used everything. Nothing is remaining here. Okay? Then we have here GCF 5, -1. So -1 times 5 times 5 is -25. So -25 x plus 1. And there's a 3 there, 3x. So 3x, and nothing is remaining, x plus 1. My inside are the same, so I am good. So I continue. My out is x. My other out is -25. My insides are 3x plus 1. This is a perfect square. Square root of x squared is x. Square root of 25 is 5. X minus 5. X plus 5. And then you bring down this one. 3x plus 1. Box your answer. Okay? The question here says, find each sum or difference. Sum means to add, difference means to subtract. So here we are subtracting. Okay? Now, who are friends? C cubed does not have a friend here. So C cubed does not have a friend. She already goes down there. C squared does not have a friend here. So it is 0 minus. Okay, let's do this. Let's make friends. So we have 3c cubed minus no friend. No friend means 0. Then we have c squared here, but he doesn't have a friend here. So 0 minus c squared. Okay? Then we have negative c minus positive 2c. Then we have 11 minus 8. Then we subtract. What do I get? 3c cubed. I get negative c squared. I get, what is negative 1? This becomes negative. So negative 3c. Negative 1 minus 2 is negative 3c. 11 minus 8 should be 3. 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, should be 3. So now let's write our answer. You start with the biggest exponent. The biggest exponent is who? 3c cubed, followed by negative c squared, followed by negative 3c, followed by positive 3. That's your answer. Remember, you can only add friends. And how do you know your like terms? Monomials are like terms because of the exponent, not because of the coefficient. It is the exponent that makes them like terms. Okay, so here we are adding, and who am I adding? Z squared to another Z squared. Z squared plus Z squared is 2Z squared. Then we are adding Z. Z does not have a friend here, so Z plus 0 is Z. Then 11 does not have a friend here, so 0 plus negative 11 becomes negative 11. Then I write my answer in standard notation, and standard notation says the first exponent must be, the first term must be the term with the biggest exponent, or with the largest exponent. So 2z squared plus z minus 11. That's my answer. Okay. All right, what are we doing? We are subtracting. Okay. So we have 2x and has a friend here, so minus positive 4x. Then we have negative 2y minus positive 3y, because this 3y is positive. Then I have 1, positive 1 minus, it doesn't have a friend, so that will be 0. So then I do this. This becomes minus 2x minus 4x minus 2x. Negative 2y, this becomes minus. Negative 2y minus 3y is negative 5y. And 1 minus 0 is just 1. It's going to be positive. So now let's write our answer. Negative 2x, negative 5y plus 1. Okay. Then we do here 4a plus negative 2a, negative 5b squared plus positive 3b squared, positive 3 plus positive 6. Okay, this becomes minus 4a minus 2a is 2a. This becomes plus negative 5 plus 3 is negative 2. And then I bring the b squared. This becomes plus positive 3 plus 6 is positive 9. Then I just write my answer, 2a minus 2b plus 9, 2b squared. And I box my answer. Okay. All right. x squared y is friends with negative 2x squared y, and I am adding. So x squared y is 1. Because there's no number here, I'll put 1 plus negative 2x squared y. This becomes minus. So what is 1 minus 2? Minus 1, or negative 1. 1 minus 2 is negative 1, and then I just write my variables. Okay, then I check here. She doesn't have a friend. So this is negative 3x squared plus 0, negative 3x squared. Then I check here, positive y has a friend there. So positive y plus positive 3y. That becomes plus. So this becomes 1. 1 plus 3, 4. And the variable is what? Y. Then I write my answer, and there is positive, so I'll put a positive. Now I put my answer. If it is 1, we don't write it. So negative x squared y minus 3x squared plus 4y. Okay. Now we do here, we are adding. This becomes negative 8xy plus positive 6xy. Now negative 8 plus negative 8 plus 6 is negative 2, and my variable is xy. Then the next person I need to use is this, positive 3x squared, and the friend is here, plus positive 4x squared. This becomes positive. So that becomes positive 7x squared. Then we have negative 5y plus negative 2y. This becomes negative. Negative 5 minus 2, negative 7y. Then write your answer. Negative 2xy plus 7x squared minus 7y. Here we are subtracting. We're finding the difference between this bracket and this bracket. Okay, so we start with n. So 5n minus positive 4n. This is friends with this. And remember, we are subtracting. So this becomes minus, and that becomes n. Becomes 1n. 5 minus 4 is 1. Okay, then we need to do this. We need to do this. And the friend is here. Okay, so negative 2p squared minus positive 4p squared. This becomes subtract, and negative 2 minus 4 is negative 6p squared. Then we need to find this. It doesn't have a friend here. So positive 2np minus 0 is still positive 2np. Then you write your answer, n, because this is 1, we don't write it. And then minus 6p squared plus 2np. And you box your answer. Now, let us solve this. RXT, RXT, and we are subtracting. So 4RXT positive minus positive 5RXT. This becomes negative, and 4 minus 5 is negative 1 RXT. Then we look for this person, R squared X, which here. So negative 8R squared X minus positive 6R. Oh, no, those are not friends. Negative R squared X, there's no R squared X. So minus 0. So that will be negative 8R squared X. So you have to be very careful. You have to look, make sure your variables are matching. Okay? Then you look at this one, x squared, so this is 1x squared minus negative 2x squared. But before we do that, I'll come back. I'll come back and do the other one. So this becomes plus, and this becomes 1 plus 2 becomes 3x squared. But before that, there was this. So rx squared does not have a friend here. So 0 minus positive 6rx squared gives us minus. So 0 minus 6 is negative 6rx squared. Now you write your answer. Because it has 1 here, you don't write it. So it has negative and then rxt and then negative 8r squared x, then negative 6r x squared, and then this is positive 3x squared. Okay, there is your answer. Now classify each polynomial according to its degree and number of terms. Okay, so degree, and here number of terms. You should have two answers, two classification, one using its degree and the other one using its terms. So let's do the degree. The degree here is 0 plus 1, which is 1. The degree here is 0 plus 2, which is 2. And the degree here is 0. The biggest degree is 2. So you put degree is 2. But your answer is quadratic. When the degree is 2, the answer is quadratic. The name of the polynomial is called quadratic. Number of terms, 1, 2, 3. So you have 3 terms, and if you have 3 terms, you're called a trinomial. Okay? All right. So this one, how many terms? Number of terms is 1. So it is a monomial. And here, the degree is 0 plus 3, which is 3. So it is cubic. So wait. So you're going to write here degree. And then you're going to write here cubic. Okay. All right. So here, number of terms is 2. So binomial, because it is 2. And then, because the degree is 0 here, and the degree is 4. So the fourth degree is quartic. Quartic. Okay. Okay. Let's do this one. Binomial, because number of terms is 2. Term 1, term 2. So number of terms is 2, so it's called what? A binomial. Remember, the answer is the one that is in the box. This is the answer to the question. Okay. Now here the degree is 0 plus 3, which is 3, and 0 plus 1, which is 1. So the highest number is 3, so the degree is 3. Degree is 3. And when the degree is 3, you are called cubic. So the polynomial is a cubic because it has a degree of 3. Number of terms, 1, 2, 3, 4. So right here, number of terms is 4. And if you have 4, then if you have 4 terms, your name is fourth term polynomial. Okay? Fourth term polynomial. Okay? Then degree. 0 plus 5 is 5. This is 2. This is 0 plus 1 is 1. And this is 0. So the highest degree is 5. So degree is 5. And it's called quintic. Okay? Quintic. So 1 to 5 have a name. After 5, then you just say 6th degree, 7th degree polynomial, like that. Okay? So here the highest degree should be 3. How do I know? This is 0 plus 1, 1. This is 0 plus 2, 2. This is 0 plus 3, 3, highest degree. So degree is 3. When your degree is 3, you are cubic. And then how many terms? 1, 2, 3. So trinomial. So number of terms, you are called a trinomial. Trinomial. Number of terms is 3. Degree also is 3 here. Degree here was 3. Degree here was 4. Degree here was 5. Here degree was 3. We didn't write it. 3. Okay. We move on. Find each sum or difference. So we do x's first. 4x plus positive 7x plus negative 2x. Then we do y's. Positive 2y plus positive 5y plus negative 3y. Then we do z's. Negative 6z plus negative 2z plus negative 9z. 4, this becomes plus, this becomes minus. 4 plus 7, 11. 11 minus 2, 9. And the variable is x. 4 plus 7 minus 2. Correct. Okay. This becomes plus. This becomes minus. 2 plus 5 is 7. 7 minus 3 is 4. Okay. This is minus. And this is minus. 6, negative 6 minus 2, negative 8. Negative 8 minus 9, negative 17. Z. So my answer is 9x plus 4y minus 17z. And I box my answer. Okay. You can decide to solve vertically. You can decide to solve horizontally. It is up to you. What matters is, are you reading your terms correctly? Are you doing the addition or subtraction correctly? So we are adding. What am I adding? I will do the a's, the a squared first, then the a's, and then the constants. Okay, so 5a squared plus positive a squared plus 4 plus positive 4a squared. And remember, the sign in front of your number is important. Now, there is no a over here, so 0 in the first bracket. In the second bracket, plus negative 2a plus negative 6a. Then the numbers are negative 4 plus positive 12 plus positive 8. So this becomes positive. This becomes positive. 5 plus 1, 6. 6 plus 4, 10. A squared. This becomes minus. This becomes minus. 0 minus 2, negative 2. Minus 6, negative 8. A. This becomes plus, and this becomes plus. Negative 4 plus 12 is 8, and 8 plus 8 is 16. Positive. Okay? So then I write my answer, 10a squared minus 8a plus 16. Box your answer. Okay? So we will do the c squareds first. 3c squared plus positive 0, because there is no c squared here. So plus 0 minus positive c squared. Okay? So this becomes negative, and there is 1 here. So 3 minus 1 is 2. And then c squared. Now let's do c's. There is no c in the first bracket, so 0 plus 4c plus positive 4c minus positive 5c. This becomes positive. So 4c, this becomes negative. 4c minus 5c is negative 1c. Then negative 7 plus positive 7 minus negative 8. This becomes plus. This becomes plus. Negative 7 plus 7 is 0. So this is just 8. Positive. Then you write your answer. 2c squared minus c plus 8. Well, I told you when we have 1, we don't write it. Let this goes away. Okay. Right, now we need to solve this. We will do distributive property. Always remember to take the ishara. Always remember to look at the ishara. Okay? This becomes 7t squared plus 35t minus 63 plus t is equal to 7t squared minus 2t plus 13. Okay, I will bring friends together. Plus 63 plus 63. This will go. Then I will have here 7t squared plus 36t, because this and this are friends. So positive 35t plus t is 36t. Then I will have here 7t squared minus 2t. Okay, so what will I do? I can subtract. Seventy squared. 70 squared. This goes. This goes. We have 36t equals to negative 2t. Then t is 0. It says here no solution. I didn't finish. See, I was about to say, what is this? Plus 76. Plus 76. Okay. Plus 2t plus 2t. Okay. See, always check your work. Always check your work. This will be 38t equals to 76. And then I divide 38 on both sides. This goes away. I believe t is 2. 76 divided by 38. So t is 2. And I box my answer. But I can check my work. Substitute t back into the equation, the answer you get on this side should be the same answer you get over here. If your answers are different, we solved wrongly. That's what that means. The check should come from you, not from the teacher, from you. Once you get your variable, the value of your variable, substitute it back in the equation. The answer you get for the left side should be equal to the answer you get on the right side. If you get two different answers, you did something wrong. Okay, so distributive property, this becomes 4w squared. This becomes positive 6w plus 2w. And this are friends, 4w squared plus 8w. Then we come here. This becomes 4w squared, positive 14w, negative 6. 4w squared plus 14w minus 6. Okay, then what happens? We put our friends together. I can just cancel this and this because I know there will be 0. But show your steps. Negative 4w squared, negative 4w squared, 0. I'm left with 8w equals to 14w minus 6. Subtract 14w on both sides. 6w, but negative. Negative 6. Taksim, or divide both sides with negative 6. This goes. W is 1. Okay. Distribute 5 into the bracket. You get 20z plus 30. Distribute negative 2. You get negative 2z, or negative 2z plus 8. Distribute 7z into the bracket. 7z squared plus 28z. Distribute negative z. You will get negative 7z squared plus 2z minus 48. Okay, make friends. These are friends. These are friends. So 20 minus 2 is 18. So 18z plus 30 plus 8 is 38. This goes with that. It becomes 0. 7z squared minus 7z squared is 0. And then here you have 28z plus 2z is 30z minus 48. Then, now you can make friends. This 30z goes here together with this, and this 38 will go here because they are constants. So I moved this 38 here. How will I move it? I will subtract both sides. Okay, so this is 0 and this is 0. Now 18 minus 30 should be negative 12z, and this should be 1686 negative. Okay, 48 minus 38. Negative 48 minus 38 is negative 86. Then you divide by negative 12, and z is 86 divided by 12. My answer is, so let's simplify. 96. I get 43/6. You can also make it into a mixed number. So that will be 7 and 1/6 also. So depending on how it is, the best answer is this, but this is also an answer. Okay? Okay. All right, we move on. All right, we do this one. This is 9c squared minus 99c plus 50c minus 30, 3c squared plus 15 plus 6c squared minus 3c minus 30. 9c squared, negative 99c. 50c, negative 30. 3c squared, positive 15c. You always have to check your work. Okay? C squared, 6c squared, negative 3c minus 30. Okay? Now, you have confirmed that you've multiplied correctly. Now you can find friends. Here, nobody is friends with this. So this one and this one are friends. So 9c squared minus 49c minus 30. Okay? Equals this and this are friends. This and this are friends. So I have 9c squared and I have plus 12c minus 30. Okay, plus 30 plus 30 minus 9c squared minus 9c squared minus 12c minus 12c. This goes, this goes, this goes, this goes. Okay. Oh, and this goes. So I get 0. Okay. Because everything here went. Now we need to do this. Anyway, C 0. Negative 49 minus 12 is negative 61c. And if I divide with negative 61, c is 0. Okay? Box your answer. Okay, do this. 10f squared minus 4f. Negative 10f squared plus 30f minus 60. Because negative 10 times negative 3, positive 30. And then the f, and then negative 10 times 6, negative 60. Then here I have this, this, this. Negative 8f squared, negative 32, positive 8f squared, negative 28f. Okay. 0. This and this goes away. This and this are friends. -4 plus 30 is 26. So 26F minus 60 equals to this, and this will go away because they will make 0. And then we'll have -32 and -28F. So then I will add 28F on both sides, and I will add 60 on both sides. This becomes 1454F. This goes, and this becomes, what is 32 negative plus 60, 28, and divide by 54. F is 14/27. Always box your answer. Okay, let's check this one. -6k squared, +8k, +6k squared, +60, 4k squared, 8k, 4k squared, 10k negative. Okay, this and this goes away, and I'm left with 2k, because +8 minus, I'm left with -2k. +8 minus 10 is -2, and then k. Okay, 4k squared, 8k, minus 2k, that this becomes -4k squared, minus 10k. Okay, let's see here. This and this go away, so I have 8k plus 60. I can subtract 8k on both sides, so this becomes -10k equals to 60. Then I divide with -10. K is 6, negative. And this is my answer. Okay. Then we do this one. 3 times A is 3A. And 3 times +2 is +6. Plus 5 equals to 2A plus 4. 6 plus 5 is 11, which is equals to 2A plus 4. Minus 2A minus 2A minus 11 minus 11. This goes away and this goes away. A equals to negative what? -7. Okay. 8x plus 4 minus 8 is 4x plus 12. 4 times x, 4 times 3, 2 times 4, 2 times 2. 8x minus 4 is 4x plus 12 minus 4x minus 4x plus 4 plus 4. This goes, because they become 0. 4x equals to 16. Divide by 4, divide by 4, x is 4. Okay? 5y plus 5 plus 2. 4y plus 8 minus 6. 5y plus 7 equals to 4y plus 2 minus 4y minus 4y minus 7 minus 7. 0, 0. 5 minus 4 is 1. So 1y. And this 2 minus 7 is negative 5. So that's your answer. 4b plus 24 is 2b plus 10 plus 2. 4b plus 24 is 2b plus 12 minus 24 minus 24 minus 2b minus 2b. This goes and this goes. 2b is equal to negative 12. Divide by 2, divide by 2. B is negative 6. Six m minus 12 plus 14 equals to 3m plus 6 minus 10. 3 times m, 3 times 2, 6 times m, 6 times negative 2. Okay, these are friends. 6m plus 2. And then these are friends. 3m minus 4. Minus 3m minus 3m minus 2 minus 2. This goes and this goes. 3m is negative 6. Divide by 3, divide by 3. M is negative 2. Okay? I solve this one. 3c. 3 times c, 3c. 3 times positive 5, positive 15, minus 2. 2 times c, 2c. 2 times 6, positive 12, plus 2. This becomes 3c minus 13, plus 13. This becomes 2c plus 14. Then subtract 2c, subtract 2c. Subtract 13, subtract 13. This goes away and that goes away. C equals to 1. There is our answer. Okay? The dimensions of a playground are represented by a width and a length. So that is only a rectangle. I draw my shape. Because rectangle, their dimensions are length and width. So the length is here and the width is here. So 5x minus 2 and 9x plus 1. And because they are two terms, I will enclose them in a bracket. Write an expression that represents the area of the playground. Area of rectangle is length times width. Who is your length? 5x minus 2, 9x plus 1. Okay, then solve it. So you have to solve. So what are you going to do? Are you going to do distributive property or are you going to do FOIL? It's up to you. I suggest you do distributive property. So this becomes 5x. So this becomes out and this becomes in. 9x plus 1. Your other out is -2. Your in will remain the same. Then you solve it. 5x times 9x, 45x squared. 5x times +1, +5x. -2 times 9x, -18x. -2 times +1, -2. These are friends. Your answer is 45x squared minus 13x minus 2. And your answer is square feet. Question gave you feet. So there is the expression. Okay. The Loft Theatre has a center seating section with 3C plus 8 rows and 4C minus 1 seats in each row. So that means rows and columns. So rows go this way and columns go this way. So it will be a rectangle shape. Over here, I will put 4C minus 1. Okay, and then over here, 3C plus 8. Okay, write an expression for the total number of seats. So I will multiply these two. So total number of seats equals to number of seats in each row. So each row seats in each row multiplied by number of rows. So seats in each row is who? 4C minus 1. And I am multiplying with 3C plus 8. So then I will do distributive property. 4C, this is my out, and this is my in. 4C, 3C plus 8 minus 1, 3C plus 8. Okay, then I multiply 4C multiply 3C. This gives me 12C squared. Then I multiply 4C with +8. That gives me +32C. Then I multiply -1 times 3C. That gives me -3C. Then I multiply -1 times +8. That gives me -8. Then these are friends. So this will be 12C squared plus 19C minus 8. Is it 19 or 29? 29C. 32 minus 3, 29. Not 19, 29. Okay. Then you box your answer. Suppose a rectangular quilt. A quilt is like a blanket. So they said it's rectangular, okay? And I know this is my length, this is my width, okay? It's made up of squares that has a length to width ratio of 5 to 4. Length to width ratio of 5 to 4. The length of the quilt is 5x inches. 5x inches. The quilt can be made slightly larger by adding a border of 1 inches all the way around the perimeter. Write a polynomial expression for the larger quilt. So we increase this by 1 and we increase this by 1. So the new rectangle will be here, like this. I should use another color. So the new rectangle, question says we should increase by 1. So 1 here, 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 1 here. So the new length will be 5x plus 2 because there's this one and there's this one. So the new length is 5x plus 2 and the new width is w plus also 2. Now I know that we need to find what is w. So I can do this many ways. I can do butterfly method, length over width. Okay. So I know the ratio is 5 over 4. And my other was 5. My length was 5x. And I don't know this. Let's call it w because I don't know it. So what will I do? Butterfly method. So that will be 5x times 4 is equals to 5w. So divide by 5, divide by 5. This 5 and this 5 will go away. So w will be 4x. So this will be 4x. Here will be 4x. Now that I know w is 4x, so I will do 4x plus 2 and 5x plus 2. Now the question says find the area of the larger quilt, which is the black one. So area of a rectangle is length times width, which is 5x plus 2 and 4x plus 2. Then you multiply. 5x times 4x, 20x squared. 5x plus positive 2. 5x times positive 2 will be positive 10x. Then I will do positive 2 times 4x. That will be positive 8x. And positive 2 and positive 2, when I multiply, I will get 4. And then these are friends. So therefore, this is 20x squared plus 18x plus 4. And you explain that. So your picture helps you. I keep telling you, drawing always helps. So we have to know how to read. I should write this in black because this is for the black part. Because we found w is 4x and now we needed to add 2. So I'm going to use this for the black part, and these are for the red parts. Okay? Now, I said we have to know how to read, we have to know how to draw, we have to know how to read math words. Ratio of 5 to 4. How can you use ratio? When you see the word ratio, you can use this butterfly method. Okay? And make sure you label your ratio so that you know the numbers that go up are for the length and the numbers that go down are for the width. Okay? And why did I do this? Because I needed to know what this original width was. So the original width was this, 4x. So I put it over here. So the new width will be this distance plus 1 plus this other one here. Okay? Therefore, this is your answer, but then square inches. We forgot the units, so we need to put square inches. And you box your answer. So you have to know how to read. You have to. Okay, in a United States flag is sometimes folded into a triangle shape and displayed in a triangular display case. If a display case of the dimensions has dimensions as shown in inches, so your unit is inches, write a polynomial expression that represents the area of the wall space covered by the display case. So area of triangle is half times base times height. Half, our base is what? X plus 5. And our height is what? X minus 5 over 2. So either we multiply this first, and then we'll multiply by a half, or we can multiply by a half first, then the answer we multiply by this. So it doesn't matter. You choose what is easy for you. So to me, this is x over 2 plus 5 over 2. Okay? And then x minus 5 over 2. Then I will multiply. This will become x squared over 2 because I am multiplying this with this and this. So then I will get minus 5x over 4. Then now I want to do this with this will give me plus 5x over 2. And then will give me minus 25 over 4. Like that. Now, I don't have friends. Yes. But these are friends, but you need to add them now. You can add them using your calculator. So fraction, negative 5 over 4 plus 5 over 2. That should give you positive 5 over 4. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is bigger than that. Okay. So your answer is x squared over 2 plus 5 over 4x minus 25 over 4. And then what is the unit? Inches. So, and it is area square inches. And you box your answer. Okay. So you can do distributive property. You put here x over 2 and then bracket x minus 5 over 2 and then plus 5 over 2 bracket x minus 5 over 2. Like that. Okay? And then when you do this, when you multiply this, it should give you this part. And then here, because they have x's, add them. You should get the answer. All right. Think of a whole number. Think of a whole number, m. I don't like this color. Think of a whole number, m. Subtract 2. Write down this number. Take the original number, which is m, and add 2. Write down this number. Find the product of the numbers you wrote down. Okay. Okay. Maybe I'm supposed to do it this way. Maybe I'm supposed to literally take a number. So think of a whole number. Okay. Let my whole number be 7. Subtract 2. Okay. 7 minus 2 is 5. And then take the original number, 7. Add 2, which gives me 9. Okay. Write down this number. Okay. I have written them down. Find the product of the numbers you wrote down. 5 times 9. So product means multiply. So I get 45. Okay. Now find the product of the numbers you wrote down. Okay. Subtract the square of the original number. So 45 minus 7 squared, which is 45 minus 49, which gives me negative 4. Okay? Okay? The result is always negative 4. Use polynomials to show how this number works. Double tricks works. Okay? So now we follow the same thing. We subtracted, we added, now we are supposed to find the product. Okay? So what's the product of this? This will be m squared plus 2m, m squared plus 2m minus 2m minus 4 because of negative 2 times that. So this and this will be 0. So we have m squared minus 4. So this is the answer to the product. Then they said after you take the product, so we found here, find the product of the numbers you wrote down. I did. Subtract the square of the original number. So now I need to square the original number. This is my original number. So now I will do here m subtract m minus 2, m minus 2. So this becomes m squared minus 2m minus 2m plus 4. So this minus m squared minus 4m plus 4. Okay. Subtract the square of the original number. Original number is m, not m minus 2. Very good. See, you constantly have to keep reading. The original number was m, and then you square it. Okay. So if you subtract this and this, you will get 0. And you will be left with negative 4. So, and there I have shown my work. My number was m. Oh, my number was M. My number M. And here my number 7. Okay? So it works the same way with numbers, and it works the same way with polynomials. I got -4 and I got -4. So this is what the question wanted you to do. Okay, we move on. Find each product. So this is n plus 3, n plus 3. So there is a formula, right? What does the formula say? A squared plus 2ab plus b squared. Your a is n, your b is 3. So 3 squared, sorry, n squared plus 2 times n times 3 plus 3 squared, which is n squared plus 6n plus 9. If you don't want to use the rule or you forget the rule, then do distributive property. N times n, n squared. N squared. N times 3, positive 3n. Positive 3 times n, positive 3n. Positive 3 times 3, positive 9. And this gives you positive 6n, n squared plus 9, which is the same. I prefer you remember the rule, but if you forget, do distributive property. So the formula here will be a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. A is x, b is 4. So x squared plus 2 times x times 4 plus 4 squared, which becomes x squared plus 8x plus 16. You can check with distributive property or FOIL. Okay. This is y minus 7, y minus 7. And the formula says a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. So my a is y, my b is 7. Y squared minus 2 multiply y multiply 7 plus 7 squared. Y squared minus 14y plus 49. And this is our answer. A is t, b is 3. A squared minus 2ab plus b squared. T squared minus 2 times t times 3 plus 3 squared. T squared minus 6t plus 9. Box your answer. Okay. We realize that this is that rule. A squared minus b squared. So your answer will be b minus 1 squared. That's the answer to that. So this is the rule. A squared minus b squared. Your answer will be a minus 5 squared. Okay. Or your answer, no. Your answer will be b squared minus 1 squared, which is b squared minus 1. Same thing here. a squared minus 5 squared, which is a squared minus 25. That's the answer. Okay? There you go. Okay? This one will be a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. So p squared minus 2 times p times 4 plus 4 squared. P squared minus 8p plus 16. Same thing here. No, this one will just be z squared minus 3 squared, which is z squared minus 9. Because this is a squared minus b squared. And your a is z and your b is 3. Here, your a is p and your b is 4. Okay? This one will be a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. L squared plus 2 times L times 2 plus 2 squared. So L squared plus 4L plus 4. This one will be a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. R squared minus 2 times a times, what am I doing? My a is r, my b is 1 plus 1 squared. A is r, b is 1. A is L, B is 2. Okay? R squared minus 2R plus 1. I told you if you know Kanun, it becomes easy. But if you forget Kanun, do distributive property. Because in class, we've discussed 3 different ways of getting the same answer. So either you do FOIL or you do distributive property or you use the formula. Okay, this one is a squared minus b squared. A is 3g squared minus 2 squared. So that is 9g squared minus 4. And this is your answer. Okay, here your a is 2m and your b is 3. Here your a was 3g and your b is 2. So to follow the same Kanun, a squared minus b squared. How do I know? Because I have negative in one bracket and positive. So I know this is the Kanun I should use. So my a is 2m and I put it in bracket and I square. 4m squared minus 9. This is my answer. And make sure you use your equal signs. Lazim, equal signs. Okay, so this becomes which Kanun? A squared plus 2ab plus b squared. Your a is 6, your b is u. The same thing here. Your a is r, your b is t, your Kanun is a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. So 6 squared plus 2 times 6 times u plus u squared. 36 plus, what is this? 12u plus u squared. You can write it in standard notation, plus 12u plus 36. Okay? Here you're going to have r squared plus 2 times r times t plus t squared. R squared plus 2rt plus t squared. And you box your answer. Okay, find each product. A is 3q, B is 1. So the kanun is A squared minus B squared. So 3q squared minus 1 squared, which is 9q squared minus 1. And you box your answer. This one is A squared plus minus 2ab plus b squared. A is C and B is D. So C squared minus 2CD plus D squared. So there is your answer. Okay. This one is also A squared minus 2ab plus b squared. 2k squared, because A is 2k and B is 2. Negative 2 times 2k times 2 plus 2 squared. So this is 4k squared minus 8k plus 4. And box your answer. Okay. A is W, B is 3h, A squared plus 2ab plus b squared. What does this become? W squared minus 2, no, plus 2 times W times 3h plus 3h squared. So what does that give us? W squared plus 6WH. It's supposed to be HW because H comes before W. HW plus 9h squared. Okay. This one is A squared minus B squared. Your A is 3p and your B is 4. Okay. So we will have 3p squared minus 4 squared, which will be 9p squared minus 16. And you box your answer. Okay. Then I do this one, A squared plus 2ab plus b squared. A is t, B is 2u. T squared plus 2 times t times 2u and here is 2u squared. So t squared is t squared plus 4tu plus 2u squared. Okay. A squared minus 2ab plus b squared. A is x, b is 4y. X squared minus 2 multiply x multiply 4y plus 4y squared. That gives us x squared minus 8xy plus 16y squared. So make sure you box your answer. Then A is 3b, b is 7, a squared minus b squared, 3b squared minus 7 squared, 9b squared minus 49. Box our answer. A squared minus b squared. Our a is 3y. Our b is 3g. So bracket 3y squared minus 3g squared, 9y squared, 9g squared. Our a is n squared. Our b is r squared. Our canon is a squared. A squared plus 2ab plus b squared. A squared n squared squared. Okay. Plus 2n squared r squared plus r squared squared. So this is n to the 4th power plus 2n squared r squared plus r to the 4th power. A squared plus 2ab plus b squared. Our a is 2k, our b is m squared. So 2k squared plus 2 times 2k times m squared squared. Okay, so this will be 4k squared plus 4km squared plus m to the 4th power, like that. And then you can also arrange it in standard notation. You can also leave it this way, but arranging it in standard notation should be best. The best answer will be m to the 4th power, then plus 4km squared plus 4k squared. This is the best answer. Okay. All right, let's do this one. Okay, this is a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. Your a is 3t squared and your b is just n. So 3t squared, square it, minus 3t squared okay, plus n, and you square that. So this becomes 9t4, because 3 squared is 9, and t squared squared is t to the 4th power, because you multiply these two. And then this becomes negative 6t squared n, and plus n squared. This is your answer. Make sure you show all your steps. Show all your steps. The length of a rectangle. Okay, so draw a rectangle. Label. So this is your length, this is your width, okay? The length of a rectangle is the sum of two whole numbers, x plus y. I don't know what is that. The width of the rectangle is the difference of the same, so x minus y. Write a verbal expression. Ooh. Write a verbal expression for the area of the rectangle. Okay. Area equals to length times width. X plus y, x minus y is the same as saying x squared minus y squared. So, write a verbal expression. Okay. The area of the rectangle will be the square, will be the difference of the squares of the two whole numbers. Will be the difference of the squares of the two whole numbers. Yes. Or you will square the two whole numbers and subtract them. Yes. But this is good. The difference of squares. Yes, the difference of the squares. Yes, 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 yes. So this is your answer. This is the answer. This was just to help you to come to this. Okay? Find the product of 10 minus 4t and 10 plus 4t. What type of special product does this represent? This represents the difference, the special product of the difference of squares. This one is difference of squares. I think that's what it's called. Difference of squares. Special products. Special products. Square over difference. The product of a sum and a difference. Yeah, this one is. This one is the product of a sum and a difference. The product of a sum and a difference. Okay. Okay, so the canon says a squared minus b squared. Our a is 10, Our B is 40. Our answer will be 10 squared minus 4t squared, which will be 100 minus 16t squared. Okay? That is what it is. I'm thinking the area of the rectangle would be the difference of the squares of the two whole numbers. Yes. Okay. A cylindrical tank is placed along. Okay. Will be hidden in the corner behind the tank. See the side view diagram shown. Okay. The radius of the tank is r inches. That means from here to here is r inches. Okay. Which is also from here to here. From here to here is r, but and this is s. So that's why the whole of this is r plus s. Okay. Oh, this is supposed to be in so in lesson 3. Okay, let's continue. The radius of the tank is r inches and the radius of the PVC pipe is s inches. Okay. Use Pythagorean theorem to write an equation for the relationship between the two radii. Simplify your equation so that there is a 0 on one side of the equal sign. C squared equals to A squared. Okay. Let's do part A over here. Pythagorean theorem, A squared plus B squared equals to C squared. A, B. R minus S squared plus R minus S squared equals to R plus S squared. Okay, we use the Kanun. Here we will use A squared minus 2AB plus B plus A squared minus 2AB plus B. And here we will use A squared plus 2AB plus B squared. B squared, B squared. Okay, let's do, this will be black. Let's use black for that one. So this will be r squared minus 2rs plus s squared. We use blue for this, plus r squared minus 2rs plus s squared. Okay, then we use green for this, r squared plus 2rs plus s squared. Now we've been told to solve until we get 0 on one side. So this and this are friends, 2r squared. This and this are friends, negative 4rs. This and this are friends, plus 2s squared. Okay, and here we have r squared plus 2rs plus s squared. Now let us bring this on this side. Minus r squared minus r squared minus 2rs minus 2rs plus, no, minus s squared minus s squared. 0, 0, 0. Okay, this will be r squared plus, no, minus 6rs plus s squared. So this is the answer to part A. Simplify equations so that there is a 0 on one side of the equal sign. That's how you do that. Now let's do part B. Write a polynomial equation you could solve to find the radius of S of the PVC if the radius of the tank is 20 inches. So we need to put this here. So we will write, we know that R is 20. So R squared minus 6rs plus s squared equals to 0. 20 squared minus 6, 20s plus s squared equals to 0. 400 minus 120s plus s squared equals to 0. So the polynomial is s squared minus 120s plus 400 equals to 0. This will be the polynomial that will help me to solve for s. Says polynomial equation. So there, this will be the equation. Then I will use jadwal. If the question asks me what are the possible values for s, then I will draw my jadwal. If the question asks you that, so then you will draw your jadwal, then you will do your B and you'll do your AC, and then remember what we did before. Okay? All right, so we'll stop here until I do the next video.